Well, I've got some disappointing news. I went through a great deal of trouble to design and create this restraint that I told you about, and get it on the bird and get it to where it would work. And I filmed the whole thing, and it came out nice. I was real excited when I got done. And then I came into the house and created the video, and then began to upload it to YouTube. And as you may or may not know, it takes a while for the upload. So while it was uploading, I went outside to check on the bird, and lo and behold, I found him on the ground. Now, that kind of struck me as odd, because he's been out there hooded in that muse, and he's never been on the ground. He'd never been on the ground. But anyway, I go, I kneel down, get him, pick him up, and as soon as I start to pick him up, I can see the problem. And the problem is this: when you restrain both wings, they can't balance themselves. You know, I guess you can get away with it with the braille, where just one wing restrained, but you cannot get away with it, I've learned, when you restrain both wings. And the reason why I thought I could do this is because I watched this video. I may have mentioned it. It's a Pakistani falconry video, and it shows it's about how they go about training their wild-caught goshawks, and they created something like, guess where I got the idea, and they restrained both birds' wings, and I thought, hell, that's great, you know. I mean, this is the way to go, because that bird cannot, won't be able to bait. I mean, it's just going to have to sit there, which is great as far as I'm concerned. So I was all excited. But what I didn't realize is that they were not using this, restraining both wings, for manning purposes, like we do, like on the fist. What they did was, once they got the wings restrained, they took the bird, put it on a table-like thing, and tethered it, and it was in the marketplace. So people were coming by and all day long and all that sort of stuff, and so it was a wonderful way to socialize the bird, and get through that fairly quickly. But it certainly did not work. So in that particular instance, balance wasn't that important, but when you're trying to man the bird on your fist, with both those wings restrained, it ain't gonna work. It really isn't. Because if they try to move away a little bit, they lose the balance, or this bird was, and then it'd fall off. And then I'd have to literally lift it back up and hold it there while I kind of got a hold again. And it's just the pits. Definitely the pits. So I went through that whole thing for nothing. So now I have to man the bird and out of the muse. I can keep it hooded there initially, as you know, but I'm going to have to time the casting. So it's, if I feed it early in the morning, we figure 18 hours to cast. So that would be the middle of the night. So that's probably what I'll have to do, at least initially, is because then I can get up early morning, go in there, and get him, and and hood him for the rest of the day until that evening when I'll feed him again. That's the only way I know what to do here on this. But hopefully, we can get to a point where I can begin leaving that hood off a little bit longer, and you know, and go that route. So anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.